diversity of ideas and beliefs. Let it be our prayer today, Lord, in this august body, that we may be one in our intentions and desires, always for the betterment of our constituents. Cover our hearts and minds with the mantle of your love, so that we may also radiate such love to our tasks and decisions. All this we pray in Jesus' name. Our Father in heaven, holy be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of the womb, Jesus. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. In the name of the Father, of the Son, of the Holy Spirit.
Member Nendelhan Sabelia, Member Pastor Alcover Jr., Member Cicinio Andales, Member Alvin Arcilia, Member James Anthony Cuenco, Member Jose de Luz III, Member Marian de los Santos, Member Eugenio Gabuya Jr., Member Raymond Alvin Garcia, Member Joel Garganera, Member Jerry Guardo, Member Margarita Uzmenia, Member Jocelyn Pisquera, Member Eduardo Rama Jr., Member David Tumulak, Member Joy Agostos Young, and Member Philip Safra. There are 14 members of this august body who are present today, Mr. Chair, including the presiding officer.
With 14 members of the Council in attendance in today's session, the quorum requirement has been achieved, and therefore this Council can now validly transact business. Madam Secretary,
Item E, reading of the minutes and resume held on August 16, 2016, unless dispensed with an approval of the same.
Mr. Majority Leader, please.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I move to dispense with the reading of the minutes of the regular session of August 16, 2016, and move for the approval of the same.
There is an omnibus motion of the Majority Leader, Member James Cuenco, to dispense with the reading of the minutes of the previous session and likewise for the approval of the same. Is there any second? Seconded by Member Garganera. Discussion? Objection? There being none, the motion is carried. Next order of business, Madam Secretary.
Item F, committee reports. We only have one committee report from the Committee of Health.
Committee reports. May we hear from the Committee on Health?
Committee on Health.
Chairperson from the
Yes,
committee.
thank you, Mr.
Yes,
Chairman.
go ahead, please.
I will just go directly to the comments and observation, Mr. Chairman. The committee commends the issuance of Executive Order number 002, which is the continuation of the City Hospitalization Assistance and Medicines Program, or CHAMP, that had great impact on the health and well-being of Cebu City residents in prior years. It is noteworthy to mention that the scope, Section 3A to H, is kept intact and pursued with the corresponding budget appropriation. The Department of Health has an existing program that gives free maintenance medicine for the non-communicable disease such as hypertension and diabetes. The committee strongly suggests that instead of providing maintenance medicines for the illness like hypertension, diabetes, and arthritis, it is better to dole out medicines for the top 5 illnesses with the highest mortality rates. Per Cebu City Health data, on these are 1 is pneumonia, 2 is cardiovascular disease, 3 neospasm, 4 cerebrovascular disease, 5 is the pulmonary tuberculosis. Since Section 1 of this executive order states that this is CHAMP 2016, it is strongly suggested that in the Section 6 appropriations should state the current funding budget allocation of CHAMP 2016. Recommendations. In view of the foregoing comments and observation of the Committee on Health, Hospital Services, and Sanitation, recommends the following. Number 1, resolve to approve the committee report. Number 2, resolve further to include the provision of medicines for the top 5 illnesses with the highest mortality rates per Cebu City Health Office data, and the giving of medicines should be supervised and done by no less than trained barangay health workers, and a barangay certification duly signed by the barangay captain must be submitted as proof of residency. Number 3, resolve finally to authorize the acting secretary to the Sangguniang Panlungsod to furnish copies of this resolution to the Office of the Mayor, OIC City Administrator, Department of Social Welfare and Services, and other concerned parties for the information and guidance. So move, Mr. Chair.
There's a motion of Member Tumulak, seconded by Member Guardo. Discussion? Objection? There being none, the motion is carried.
Item G, resolutions of this body approved by the acting mayor, items A to I.
Mr.
Mr.
Majority
Chair.
Leader, please.
Move to note item G, letters A to I. So move, Mr. Chair.
Motion to note by the Majority Leader, seconded by Member Tumulak. Discussion? Objection? There being none, the motion is carried.
Item H, consideration of the present business, items 1 to 4.
Majority
For
Leader.
item H, Mr. Chairman, I move to note numbers 1 to 4.
There's a motion to note by the Majority Leader, seconded. Seconded by Member Tumulak. Discussion? Objection? There being none, the motion is carried.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
may I move for reconsideration? Member Pastor Alcover Jr. has signified his intention to deliver a privileged speech at this time. Can we accommodate him?
There's a motion for reconsideration of Member Cuenco to go back to the privileged portion. Is there any second? Seconded by Member Safra. Discussion?
Objection, Mr. Chair.
Discussion. Member Andales. Then
Yeah,
Member Andales.
In the House rules, it is very clear that the privileged speech by any members of the City Council must be made right after the reading of the minutes of the previous meeting, previous session. Now, we have reached consideration of present business now. So, the same is out of order to request for a privilege for reconsideration. I think it's very clear.
There is an objection of Member Andales on the motion for reconsideration of Member Cuenco. Member Arcilia.
The same manifestation,
Same
Mr.
manifestation.
Chairman, that requires 2/3 votes, Mr. Chair.
Any person of the House rules can be subjected to or deferment of the House rules, provided there is a 2/3 vote on the members of the council. So that, considering that there is objection, we have to now divide the House so that we will find out if there is enough vote to reconsider the motion.
Mr. Chair.
Yes.
This is my fault. There was an oversight on my part. So I beg I apologize to Member Alcover for the oversight. I withdraw my motion, Mr. Chair.
So you are withdrawing the motion because we need two-thirds vote in order to reconsider certain items or those that are not provided in the rules. It can be dispensed for as long as there is a two-thirds vote. So thank you, Member Cuenco, for withdrawing the motion. Go ahead, Madam Secretary.
We have the corollary motions, Mr. Chair.
Is there any corollary motion on the letters and endorsements portion? Any corollary
Mr. Chair?
motion? Yes, Member Garcia, please.
Item 2, move to refer.
By the way, before we proceed, just to inform the body that when it comes to privilege motions or any member of the council who would wish to deliver a privileged speech, it is not necessary that the majority leader would call the attention of the chair. Any member who wishes to deliver a privileged speech, just raise your right hand and tell the chair and the members on the council that you want to deliver a privileged speech on a personal and a collective matter. Just for the information of everybody. Thank you. So, Member Garcia, what's the corollary motion? Yes, please.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
for item 2, wait, where are we? Item 3B, refer to the office of the mayor and the city legal.
Item 3, refer to the office of the mayor. Is there any second? Seconded by Member Zafra. Discussion, objection. There being none, the motion is carried.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Member Angeles.
Number 1,
Item 1,
can we refer this to Committee on Laws?
referral to the Committee on Laws on item 1. Is there any second? Seconded by Members Tumulak. Discussion, objection. There being none, the motion is carried.
For item
Mr.
2,
Chair.
Mr. Chair.
Corollary motion?
Corollary motion for
On what
2.
item? Member Deluz?
Item 2,
Item 2.
to furnish copies of the report to the Department of Health for their review and recommendation, Mr. Chair.
Referral to the Department of Health for review. Is there any second?
Furnish copy.
Seconded by Member Tumulak. Discussion, objection. There being none, the motion is carried.
Mr. Chair,
Item 3.
Yes. Who is that?
3A.
Member Garcia.
3A, Mr. Chair.
3A.
Refer also to the office of the mayor and the city legal.
3A, refer to the office of the mayor and the city legal office. Joint referral is moved by Member Garcia, seconded by Member Guardo. Discussion, objection. There being none, the motion is carried.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Member Guardo.
3A, Mr. Chair.
3,
A.
B.
3C.
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 Yeah. Move to refer to Department DWOP, Mr. Chair, and City Treasurer's Office.
Joint
For their comments
referral
and
to the city
recommendation.
press office and to the WOP
And City Treasurer's
and
Office for
city
their
press
comments and
office.
recommendation.
As moved by Member Guardo, seconded by Member Zafra. Discussion, objection. There being none, the motion is carried.
For item B of number 3, still in number 3, Mr. Chair.
Let 3B.
3B, may I move to
It's
refer
finished,
this
I think.
to DWOP also and city legal for their appropriate action and recommendation, Mr. Chair.
Also to city legal for appropriate action.
And DWOP,
Seconded.
joint
And DWOP.
referral.
Seconded by Member Zafra. Discussion, objection. There being none, the motion is carried.
Mr. Chair,
Letter
item number 4,
item 4.
move to refer to the office of the mayor and the vice mayor, Mr. Chair,
Referral to the office of the mayor and
the vice mayor.
the vice mayor. Seconded. Seconded by Member Abella. Discussion.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Member
Mr. Chair.
Garcia.
Just like to ask Member Alcover why he is referring it to the office of the vice mayor when the office of the mayor will already suffice.
Because this pertains to the peace and order problem in the city. And the mayor is the head of the city. And also, the PCAC, I don't know if it is already organized, but I understand that there's a move to organize the police commission what is Peacock, and I think the vice mayor is also the vice chairman of the committee.
If the purpose is because, if the purpose of the referral to the vice mayor is because of the Peacock, I think Peacock has not yet been convened.
Yeah,
So
I understand that there was already a pronouncement from the mayor that he will organize the Peacock, Mr. Chair.
But it has not yet been officially organized.
Mr. Chair, assuming that it will be convened, it's the mayor that is the chairman of the
That's
Peacock.
That's why I'm referring this to the mayor.
To the office of the
Yeah,
mayor.
To the
but
office of the
not
mayor.
to the vice mayor.
Not in addition to that, to the vice mayor.
Precisely, Member Garcia is asking why the vice mayor. The vice mayor is not a member of the Peacock.
Actually,
Unlike in the previous administration, where the vice mayor was designated as chairman. And now, Mayor Thomas Mena made a pronouncement that he will be the chairman of Peacock.
Okay, I'm withdrawing my...
Yeah, just refer this to the office of the
motion.
mayor because
Just,
under the
just
city
refer to the office
ordinance,
of the
it is the mayor or
Mr.
his
Chairman.
duly authorized representative
Yes,
who
Mr.
is the
Chairman.
chairman of the Police Coordinating Advisory Council. Referral to the office of the mayor.
We have the proposed resolutions and ordinances of the following city councilors. Item 5, proposed resolutions of Member Andales.
Member Andales, please.
Moving for omnibus approval of A, B, and C, Mr. Chair.
There is an omnibus motion of Member Andales, seconded by Member Pisquera. Discussion.
Discussion, Mr.
Discussion.
Chairman.
Member Pisquera.
On item B,
Item B.
yeah, I fully support the resolution of Member Andales in requesting the PDEA for a copy of the result of the investigation. I just want to inquire, Mr. Chairman, if the form, there was already a confirmation that the money sequestered, the cash sequestered at the city jail had reached 4 million.
Member Andales.
Yeah, but was I just quoted this from the newspaper and from TV Patrol.
Mr. Chair,
Yes. Any?
Mr.
Yes.
Chair.
Any comment, Member?
I
Garganera?
just like to inquire from the proponent of this resolution because I also likewise read it in the newspaper that a certain lawyer wants to withdraw the money, claim the money, stating among others that it was a proceed of a sale of a car. I just want to know from the proponent if he knows this lawyer.
That I'm sorry, I do not know about the name of the lawyer.
Because the identity of the lawyer was not...
Certainly, it's not Attorney Andales.
Of course not.
That's all, Mr. Chair.
Okay. So, there being no objection. Yes, Member Daluz.
Just to satisfy my curiosity, Mr. Chair, on item A, we are reminding our officials and employees to observe the 8 hours a day work for 5 days. Just for clarification, I would like to know from the proponent, is there any report or problem arising in this regard? Why we are
Member
reminding
Andales,
our,
please.
have we encountered any problem?
Well, there is none, of course. I'm just reminding the Memorandum Circular number 3 from the Office of the President, signed by Salvador Villadia, the Executive Secretary. Just to remind, it has been there in this in our laws, or also in civil service. Just to remind.
Thank you. Thank you.
Any more question? There being no objection, the omnibus motion of Member Andales is hereby carried.
Item 6, proposed resolution of Member Arcilia.
Member Arcilia, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Move to approve item 6, Mr. Chairman.
There is a motion to approve by Member Arcelia, seconded by Member Abelia. Discussion, objection, there being none, the motion is carried.
7, proposed resolutions of Member Pisquera.
Member Pisquera.
Move for its approval, items A and B in an omnibus manner.
There's a motion for approval, seconded by Member Safra. Discussion, objection, there being none, the motion is carried.
Item 8, proposed resolution and ordinance of Member Gabuya Jr.
Member Gabuya Jr., please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For item A, Mr. Chair, I am moving for its approval.
Moving for approval on item A, seconded by, who's going to second? Member Arcilla. Discussion? Objection?
Discussion, Mr. Chairman.
Discussion. Let's hear first from the lady, Member Pesquera.
I believe, Mr. Chairman, item A, it will run counter on the claim of the city government, Mr. Chairman, on ownership of the Compania Maritima. Although the CPA also claims to be the administrator of that property, Mr. Chairman, but based on the documents of the law that created CPA, Mr. Chairman, it did not include that area, Mr. Chairman, because that area is under the administration of the DNR, Mr. Chairman. And if we will come up with this resolution, Mr. Chairman, it would as if that we are conceding that we are giving the CPA that authority over that property, Mr. Chairman.
Member De Luz.
Well, since this is as I agree and concur with the observation of Member Pesquera that there is still a question on the ownership of which the city is also claiming, Mr. Chair. So may I request that we refer this to for study to particular committees like laws and transportation, because it also involves transportation and budget and finance, Mr. Chair.
Member Gabuya Jr., would you yield to the suggestion to have a further study on this resolution?
Yeah, before yielding or whatsoever, Mr. Chair, this resolution does not in any way touch the ownership of the lot, Mr. Chair. What is asking here is the authority or is the negotiation between us and the CPA that the be-hire operators shall be allowed to use temporarily while the case is in progress, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Member. Yes, Member De Luz.
Well, the implication here, if we negotiate with the CPA, in that, the implication is that CPA has some interest, is against our own interest, Mr. Chair. So it's clearly, it is as if we are abandoning our claim, because if you're the owner, why do you have to negotiate with other person in the use of that property? So I believe that there must be a study first, Mr. Chair, before we will abandon any rights or interest of the property. Thank you.
Member Andales, please.
I think very clear in the resolution of Member Gabuya that the negotiation is without prejudice to the case, to the judicial proceedings before the court now. So what he's asking is for negotiation, to negotiate. If there will be final contract, it will be go back to the City Council for approval. Now, it's very clear in the resolution of Member Gabuya, this is without prejudice to the judicial proceedings now before the courts.
Mr. Chair,
yes,
with
Member
more reason that there is a pending case that we have to look into the case as well, so that we will be guided, the City Council will be guided, whether to negotiate with the CPA or not. So we are not
understand that
privy to
Member
the case.
Gabuya already yielded to the referral to the particular committees, but Madam Secretary, please take note of the manifestations of Member Andales and Member Gabuya Jr., Member De Luz, and Member Pesquera. But I think Member Gabuya already yielded to the referral.
No,
to the committee.
I will just make a formal referral to the committee, in the City Legal Office, Mr. Chair.
So, referral to the City Legal Office on
to
this
include
particular...
joint referral to the Committee on Transportation and Committee on...
Joint referral, Committee Transportation, City Legal Office, and Committee on Laws. But take note of the manifestations of the members regarding the issue, Madam Secretary.
Noted, Mr. Chair. On item B.
Mr. Chair, I would just like to ask to those committee that was referred to make a as soon as possible the report because the operator of GT Express, Mrs. Chair, are really
With
asking
a
for it, Mr.
colatelia that the reports must be submitted as soon as possible because what's the reason, member?
Yeah, they needed really this resolution for them to negotiate with CPA.
The operators.
The operators of this.
Take note, Madam Secretary.
We have a recess of 2 minutes, Mr. Chair.
Noted, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, I still have one more, Mr. Chair. Item B, Mr. Chair.
Item B.
I would like to
On
refer
item
this to
B.
Committee on Laws, Mr.
Item B, referral to the Committee on Laws. Seconded by
Also
Member
transfer.
Pesquera. Discussion. Objection. There being none. Motion.
Also refer to.
For 2 minutes recess.
2 minutes recess. Yes. Tato. The audio. Ayaw pag-ingon nga, dili ingon nato, nasad kuno. Pasangilan, dili ingon nato.
Test. Okay, man. Test. Sound check.
Yeah. Hey.
Sound check. Sound check. Sound check. Sound check.
Hey, sounds.
Test. Huh? Sound check. Sound check.
Check.
Hello, Dave.
Hey, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay na.
Session resume.
Hey, 1, 2.
Item 9, proposed resolutions of Member Guardo.
Member Guardo, please.
Mr. Chair, moving for omnibus approval of item A to C.
There's an omnibus motion of Member Guardo, items A, B, and C, seconded by Member Zafra. Discussion. Objection.
Just discussion.
Member Andales. Please.
Maybe you know from Member Guardo, why is it that the council needs the status of status report from DEPW from 2012 to 2016, those which were implemented or non-implemented infra projects?
Member Guardo, please.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Actually, there are still projects which are not implemented, Mr. Chair. I would like to know in my office, so we can make a follow-up. As Chairman of the Infrastructure Committee, Mr. Chair, I would like to know which among these projects are not yet being implemented.
In your capacity as, yes.
So, in other words, this is not to this August body, but to your committee then. I mean, because you're using the word August body, it should be to the committee on infra, if that is the case.
Member Guardo.
Mr. Chairman, I believe there is no harm that it will be to the City Council, Mr. Chairman, but so that we will also be updated, Mr. Chairman, not only the chairman of the Committee on Infra.
I think there's no harm, Member Andales. Yes.
In fact, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Member Dalus.
In fact, it should all requests should be through the August body because our offices is just a part of the council. So it should be, all reports should go to the council, and it's up to the secretary now to furnish the copies to the councillors about the request. So I think it's very proper, Mr. Chair.
Any objection?
Yeah, but why 2012? Up to 16, why not 2000?
Member Guardo?
If that is the case.
Being new in this council, Mr. Chair.
So, Member Andales wants it even before 2000. So there's no harm again.
Yes,
okay, 2000.
2000 up to 2016.
No,
okay.
2012 up to present,
No.
Mr. Chair.
That is why my question, why limit on 2012? Why not in 2000 up to 2016?
There's no harm. No harm, no foul.
Mr. Chair, if that is
Anyway, the purpose, Mr. Chair, is just
As
to enlighten
amended.
the council and update us with regard what are these projects which are not implemented by the department.
So you would insist only on 2012?
All, Mr. Chair, okay.
All. 2000. Oh, your wish is granted, Member Andales.
Meaning from 2000 to 2016?
2000 to 2016.
Okay.
Okay, let's proceed, Madam Secretary. 2000 to 2016.
Item 10, proposed resolution and ordinance of Member Tumulak.
Member Tumulak.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. And on letter A, moving for its approval, Mr. Chair.
There's a motion for approval of Member Tumulak, seconded.
On letter B, Mr. Chairman.
It's not seconded yet. Seconded by Member Zafra. Discussion, objection. There being none, the motion is carried.
On letter B, Mr. Chairman, refer to Committee on Laws.
Referral to the Committee on Laws, seconded by Member Gabuya Jr. Discussion, objection. There being none, the motion is carried.
Item 11, proposed resolution and ordinances of Member Alcover Jr.
Member Alcover Jr.
Item 11A, there was a miscommunication with our staff, Mr. Chairman. I am again withdrawing this resolution.
Motion to withdraw by Member Alcover Jr. Is there any second? Seconded by Member Andales. Discussion, objection. There being none, the motion is carried.
On
Even if it
item
is a
B,
motion to withdraw, it has to be seconded because once the motion is calendared, it has become the property of the council so that there is a need for a second. So, on item B? Go ahead, Member Alcover.
Item B, an ordinance requiring all drug surrenderies in the Cebu City to render 40 hours of mandatory community service within a period of 6 months.
What's the motion?
For the approval.
No, to refer. First
Refer to
reading.
the clause.
Referral to the Committee on Laws, seconded by Member Zafra. Discussion, objection. There being none, the motion is carried.
Again, letter C, an ordinance banning the use of tinted glass panels in all Cebu City government-owned and issued vehicles. Refer to Committee on Laws.
There's a motion to so move to refer to the Committee on Law, seconded by Member Abella. Discussion, objection, there being none, motion is carried.
Item 12, proposed resolution of Member Garganera.
Member Garganera.
Mr. Chair, I move for the approval of this motion, of this resolution, the creation of an ad hoc committee 93-1 and the designating the composition of the aforementioned ad hoc committee.
There's a motion of Member Garganera, seconded by Member Garcia. Discussion, objection, there being none, the motion is carried.
13, proposed resolutions of Member Margarita Osmeña.
Member
Thank
Osmeña,
you,
please.
Mr. Chair. On item 13A, for reasons of propriety, Mr. Chair, I just feel awkward doing this. May I ask Member Andales to sponsor this resolution?
Member Andales, take the cudgel.
Moving for approval, letter A.
There's a motion
Number
for approval
13.
on item A on number 13, seconded by Member Daluz.
No. I'm not seconding, Mr. Chair.
Anyway, it's only
Anyway,
for the
yeah,
purpose
second.
of discussion.
Okay,
When
for
you second,
purposes of
it doesn't
discussion.
mean that you are
Yeah, okay.
approving it.
Okay.
Member Daluz, seconded by Member Daluz.
But instead, I would
Now,
like to introduce a
discussion.
amendment to the
Yes, it's
motion,
now on the
Mr.
discussion
Chair.
portion.
Unless if Member Andales can enlighten us on what are these documents that we need the mayor to authorize as a signatory.
Member
What are these
Andales, please.
Existing loan. We only have one loan, which is I think, so we have only one loan here, SRP loan.
Member Andales, please.
Well, that is the same loan, if that is the one referred to by Member Daluz.
Member Daluz.
That's the
Yeah,
same
but
loan.
can we have a particular document that, because once we authorize the mayor to sign this document, it is as if the council also approving the document. So we would like to see first the document and peruse the document.
Okay, can we...
So can we just endorse this to the budget office and
there's no
yeah,
there's no
and the
problem.
city legal, of course, because they have to they are the ones who has to advise the mayor on any documents. Mr.
I
Chair.
hope we will not be late for this signing of this document. We might
Can
be
can we still have
penalized
one-
any delay.
That is why I'm asking
Because
what is this document.
Yeah,
Because if we
I would
sign
I would
it-
assure Member the law
One by
there's
one,
only
please.
one loan. There's no other loans here.
But there is there's additional words here, among others documents.
Yeah.
Are
Because-
we giving blanket authority when it comes to existing loan?
It's only as far as the loan is concerned. It's upon the request of the land bank.
Yeah, but what document are we going to
Mr.
sign?
Chair?
Yes,
May I-
Member Osmeña, please.
I'm sorry I put
Yes, sorry.
Member Andales in this position. There is no problem about referring this to Committee on Budget and Finance and the City Legal Office, but if just for explanatory purposes,
Go
it's
ahead,
very
Member Osmeña.
clear that it's also for the, because of the change of administration, maybe it was not well said in the resolution, but it is the loan, there's only one, and it's as mentioned and as stated by the letter from the Land Bank of the Philippines, it's very clear there what are the documents. But again, no problem, this can be referred, we can...
Legal
to
office, the city
Yes,
legal
yes.
office.
Just
No
one
problem.
week, Mr. Chair. And
Just
have
1 week.
it,
Referral to the city
agenda
legal
the next
office
week.
and to the committee on budget. No budget, only the city legal office. City legal office for 1 week. Okay. Next item, Madam. Yes, Member Osmeña.
Yes, on letter B, Mr. Chair, this is just amending the resolving clause because there was a mistake on the date of the fire. It should be June 26. On the original, it said June 25. So that's the, so I move for the approval of this, Mr.
There's a
Chair.
motion of Member Osmeña, seconded by Member Cuenco. Discussion, objection, there being none, the motion is carried.
On items C, D, E, F, G, H, and I, Mr. Chair, I move to refer this to the Committee on Budget and Finance.
There's a motion for referral to the Committee on Budget and Finance, seconded by Member Zafra. Discussion, objection, there being none, the motion is carried.
On item J, I move to approve, Mr. Chair.
On item J, moving for its approval, seconded by Member Garganera. Discussion, objection, there being none, the motion is carried.
And on item K, I move to approve, Mr. Chair.
On item K, there's a motion for approval, seconded by Member Pisquera. Discussion.
Again, Mr.
Discussion.
Discussion, Member Pisquera.
I would just like to inquire on what capacity the former City Councilor Nida Cabrera has been representing on this particular event.
I think that has been explained before. She is just being asked to help out, and because of her now renowned expertise and recognized expertise, she's just helping out. Anyway, the resolution is just to commend the Japanese Association of Cebu and the Mansei Recycle System. So, unless there is a major or a violent reaction to that, I move for the approval, Mr. Chair.
Maybe, Mr. Chairman, if the proponent will agree that we'll just have to delete the names of Engineer Cabarubias and former Councilor Nida Cabrera, and we'll just commend the Mansei, Mr. Chairman.
If it makes you happy, why not? No problem, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, I think there's no need of deleting that. Anyway, the event had already took place August 12 and 13. We're now on August 20. Am I right? 23.
Mr. Chair.
This has been done.
Member Abella, please.
Well, I don't think there is a legal impediment for Engineer Roberto A. Cabarubias being part of the resolution.
Yes, Member Abella, so you are agreeing to just delete the name of former Councilor Cabrera. But insofar as the name of former Councilor Cabarubias, it is all right with you. Is that what you mean, Member Abella?
May I
Member
just,
Pisquera.
Mr.
Yes,
Chair?
Member Osmeña.
It says here former city councilor, and it is recognized that in the past, it was because of her efforts that the Mansai project was brought to Cebu. So it is just recognizing her efforts as a former councilor. But again, if it is such a major disturbance, then no problem, Mr. Chair.
Member Pisquera.
I thank Member Osmeña for yielding, Mr. Chairman.
Insofar as Member Cabrera is concerned. Member Daluz, third.
Well, I just want to, I'm not aware of this Mansei recycle system, Mr. Chair. Just some enlightenment on what they have done for Cebu. Just for the record, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Member Osmeña, please.
Yes, may I, in my very limited knowledge of what is the Mansei, this was a project that was brought into Cebu by the Japanese, and this was really to recycle plastic. Now, it was started as a pilot project, and it is able to recycle up to 5 tons of plastic into what I think it becomes plastic. What does it become? Like a tile? No. They're able to sell that to the cement companies for their energy requirements. Now, because of that, nigamay, unta Member Daluz ang atong garbage, the recycling, and it would be able to allow the city also to earn income from the sale of the plastic. I forget. I'm so sorry. But it was converted. Bricks, whatever. There is already a ready market from that, from the cement companies. That's the Mansei. Member Daluz, I'm sorry, I'm a very elementary explanation of what it is, but it has helped a lot. Now, because of, if it was used to the full capacity, the Mansei or the Japanese are willing to expand that, and this was a grant. So there was no financial obligation on the part of the city. And this was again brought to Cebu through the efforts of former not only her, but also she would play a very acting part in bringing that project into Cebu. But again, just to close this, fine, I would like to move for the approval and to delete the name of former City Councilor Maria Nida C. Cabrera, just to close this.
Thank
I
you,
move for the
Mr.
approval,
Mania.
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair.
So, yes, Member
Yeah,
Garganera.
just a point of observation, Mr. Chair. We are, as an August body, we're here to, commend, no, the Mansay and to Mr. Engineer Cabarubias and Nida Cabrera. And when we ask them to appear before the August body, they choose to ignore us, Mr. Chair. And how can we commend when we are supposed to, when we want their enlightenment, no, as to how they're doing at the landfill, Mr. Chair, when they don't even appear before this August body? How can we know what they're doing there? Like Manse, for one, which was not able to articulately explain to us what's this all about. And next time, Mr. Chair, if ever we are to commend, at least they have the decency to appear before us when we ask for their personal appearance before this August body, Mr. Chair.
So that observation is not an objection. It is just a manifestation, Member Garganera.
Mr. Chair, I move also to strike out the name of Engineer Cabarubias and Nida Cabrera, because personally, Mr. Chair, I really long for their appearance in this August
Mr. Chair?
Yes, Member.
May I just
Mania.
withdraw? I just withdraw this resolution.
Pardon me, Member.
I will withdraw.
There's a motion to withdraw, seconded by Member Angeles. Discussion, objection, there being none, the motion is carried. Any motion? There's a motion to suspend the House rules, seconded by Member Pesquera. Discussion, objection, there being none, motion is carried. What's now the pleasure of the body?
Mr.
Member
Chair,
Safra.
Yes, resolved to extend our deepest and sincerest sympathies and condolences to the bereaved family, relatives, and friends, and Barangay Punta Princesa of the demise of the late Barangay Chairman Jose Navarro.
Second, Mr. Chair.
There's a motion of Member Safra, seconded by Member Gabuya Jr. Discussion.
On mass motion, Mr. Chairman.
This suggestion for a mass motion. Any objection? So approve in mass.
Adjourn.
Yes, Member Pesquera?
To adjourn.
Move to adjourn. Shall we convene for the executive session right away? Okay. Okay, executive session. Madam Secretary? Oh, can we have a 2 minutes recess to pave the way for those who would wish to go out of the session hall? 2 minutes recess.